internet and YouTube, and welcome to a very special video with me, Addict. Today I am going to be teaching you guys how to attach a garage to a house that is on a foundation in The Sims 2. It is fairly simple, I want to say. It just involves the use of a cheat, and that cheat is called boolProp, constrain floor elevation false. Okay, so that is a cheat that is a build mode cheat. By default, boolProp constrain floor elevation is set to true, okay? Which means that if I put down a wall here, it's not going to let me connect it to the house. It's going to say that the terrain is too steep. It also means that if I put down this wall and try to edit the terrain underneath and around it, I can't do it because it's intersecting a wall. All right, so if we go ahead and enter this cheat, you open the cheat window by pressing Control-Shift-C. So if you then type in boolProp space constrain floor elevation, did I spell that right? Who knows? False. We should now actually be able to edit the terrain underneath and around this wall with no real dramas. We could even do it underneath and around the whole damn house and make things look really quite wacky. The other thing that we can now do is we can attach a wall directly to the side of the house. Now, a lot of people I think get freaked out when they see something like this happen. They're like, oh my God, I've broken my entire house. No, you have not broken the entire house, guys. It is going to be absolutely fine. Everything is going to be fine. That's the motto for today's episode. Okay guys, everything is going to be fine. I'll show you actually, if I even had like a pot plant in the corner here by the front door. So let's say that I had this guy right here. It's a beautiful pot plant, and I go ahead, back into build mode and attach the wall there. You'll see that the pot plant just goes and moves on up with the floor, and it's fine. Now obviously if a sim tried to walk across here, I don't think they'd be able to, but for the purpose of what we're trying to do, we're going to have that cheat enabled, and that is going to allow us to attach walls directly to the foundation of this house. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is take out the driveway piece that is in the game, okay? And we're going to line that up with the house and see where we want our garage to be. Now, it's always a good idea to leave at least a 1 square gap in between your garage and where you're gonna have the access to the garage, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put it here 1 tile away from the side of this house, okay? And then you can see here, because of the way the Sims 2 driveways work, we're then gonna add another driveway piece back here. This piece is essentially going to be our garage, all right? So what I'm going to do is really simply just draw a box, and I'm actually just going to delete these windows because we're not going to be able to have them there. I'm going to draw a box around this driveway piece like so, and I'm going to give it a little bit of extra room around the driveway piece so that the Sims can easily access the car inside the garage. Now this looks absolutely ridiculous because this house is really short and the garage is going to be really long, but we're just going to go with it for the purpose of this video. In fact, you know what we could do is we could just pretend we've extended the house a little bit. Let's just do that. Okay, let's just draw a foundation in there. Oops, that just gave away part of what we're going to do. Let's pretend that we've built on an extra bit to this house. We can put a balcony there, and then beautiful, stunning. Okay, let's pretend that this is actually the house that we're working with. Stunning, I love it. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Right, so if we just go back to what we did before, sorry, I'll redo that so you guys can see. Okay, so so again, we're going to take the edge of the driveway piece and we're going to draw a box all the way around it with a little bit of extra space, okay? Now what we need to do is bring this box down to the same height as the foundation, all right? And we can do that in 2 different ways. We can use the terrain tools leveling tool, or we can do it using floor tiles. This time I'm going to use the leveling tool, okay? So we're going to highlight one of the squares on the level that we want it to be, and then I'm just going to drag it all the way across to the edge of that box and release. Right, okay? So now you can see that we've got a tiny little box here that basically looks like an empty foundation with a piece of driveway in the middle. And you'll see that the rest of the house is pretty normal at the moment. Oh, I just realized I didn't extend the roof. Let's just auto roof this bad boy. Okay, whoops, except we didn't want a roof there. Okay, that's fine. Right, so next what we have to do is build another box directly on top of this one, okay? Now this box, technically, is the same level as the main walls for the house, okay? So this is the foundation, and now these are the walls of the garage. All right, stunning. So our garage is half done already. Look at that, we're amazing, okay. Now, the only thing is, if we try to put a garage door onto here, it's going to pop the walls back up to the regular height because you can't put a door on a foundation. It won't work, okay? So we're gonna let it do that, all right? We're gonna put the garage door here and you'll see that some of the walls at the front have popped up. That is no big deal. That is absolutely fine. Remember the motto of today's video: everything is fine. Okay, so now what we need to do is just grab out our leveling tool again and just re-level that part so that it comes down. And now you can see that we have a nice looking garage on the side of our house on a foundation. Now, if we try to paint this with the same siding that was used on the rest of the house, you'll see something weird going on here. You'll see that we've actually got a diagonal kind of wall happening here. And the reason for that is, if we go down, this is now what the base foundation layer looks like. So we've got a garage door that's technically on the floor, like the ground floor, and then everything else is on the second floor, the first floor, right? So to hide this, all you need to do is not use something with vertical, horizontal stripes, or so bricks, generally not great because you can really see where the join is. And yeah, anything with sort of like detailed patterns, also not great. They'll give away what you've done here to join the garage onto the house. The best things to use for this kind of thing are either plain paint, obviously with no pattern, stucco. Stucco is not bad, depending on like how textured it is. You can kind of see. I'm just going to sort of separate the garage off here. So you can kind of see the vertical bits there, but it's not as bad potentially. If we use an even plainer stucco, it's even less obvious. My personal favorite thing to use to hide these joins is actually vertical siding, because vertical siding only has an up and down texture. The diagonal will just cut it off, so you can't even tell that the diagonal is there. If we go for this guy that's in the base game, you'll see that this isn't ideal because it has a horizontal top and bottom edge. So we wouldn't want to use that one. Let's see if we can find something better. That one would be perfectly good. Again, you can still see it, but not quite as much. And let's see if we've got anything even better. Possibly. What's this? That's also got a line in it, so that's not ideal. So yeah, probably the best one would be one of these kind of patterns. And of course, if you've got custom content like I do, have a lot of, you can pick something else. And I think I've actually got some vertical sidings in the siding category, which I would also definitely use for this house. Okay. So now all that's left to do for our garage is kind of create a roof and create access from the inside of the house. I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. The first thing I'm going to do is draw a roof on here. Oh, can't intersect objects. Classic. What's there? What is it? What is it? Is it the sink or is it the windows? Let's find out. Let's delete the windows and see if we can draw the roof. Nope. Okay, so it wasn't the windows. It might be the bathtub. Let's just move these. Place against a wall, there you go. Try it again. Can't intersect objects. Oh my god, what is your problem? There we go. Okay, so you just had to move everything away from the wall. Classic. No problem. All right, so there's our beautiful garage. It looks absolutely stunning. 10 out of 10 on my design there. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are actually going to go ahead and constrain the floor again, because we're done messing with wall heights. We don't want to mess with them anymore. So again, open the cheat console, Control-Shift-C, and type in bool, with a lowercase b usually, prop, constrain, floor, elevation, true. Okay, and now we won't be able to do anything weird and wacky like editing the terrain from underneath walls again. You can see we're back to normal. Everything is back to being constrained and nice and neat and tidy. Okay, so say we wanted to create a little bit of access into the garage from inside the house. Okay, all you got to do is just create a little bit of space to do so. We're going to do it like this. grab a set of stairs, and we should be able to just, ooh, can't place step. Okay. So usually that issue is because it's trying to place it and it doesn't want a wall to be in its way. So what I'm going to do is actually just delete those walls to start with, see if that helps. No. Okay, I'm going to delete those walls, see if that helps. Oh, so I can put it there, and I can put it there. There you go. Okay, so now I've got the steps there. If you ever have trouble placing steps, specifically the foundation steps in The Sims 2, the usual culprit is that there's a wall blocking it and it wants you to get rid of it. Okay, so now we've got this little hidey hole over in the corner here where you can see into the garage. No problem, guys. We're just going to go ahead. We're gonna I just opened the cheat console and pressed the up arrow twice to re-look through the cheats that I've entered recently. We're gonna constrain floor elevation false once more. Don't freak out, everything will be fine, okay? We're gonna replace that wall, everything's gonna pop up and look insane, but it's fine, everything is fine. Okay, we're just gonna go down to this layer, and then again, using our level tool, we're just gonna drag a level across there. Boop, the walls have popped back down into the right place, and we are good to go. There you go. Okay, now obviously this set of stairs here is probably going to be in the, like, I don't know if they're going to be able to use it with a car parked here, but you know, you could just get rid of that. Whoop, there we go. And we could just replace this piece of wall. We can actually replace both pieces of wall now that we've put the stairs in. Everything looks insane again. Don't panic. Everything is fine. Just get your level tool and re-level that bad boy and everything pops back into place. All right, and that's pretty much it. So that is how to attach a garage to a house on a foundation. If you guys need any more information on what I just did, please let me know. I'm happy to do that in even more detail. I might have skipped over something too quickly or missed something, I don't know. But yeah, if that makes sense, please let me know, and let me know any other tutorials that you guys would like to see for building in The Sims 2. I do know quite a few hints and tricks and tips. One video tutorial that I will definitely be making soon, most likely, there we go, doesn't that look better, is a tutorial on how to create cheat shortcuts. So for me in my game, I can just type floor on and floor off to constrain and unconstrain the floor elevation, which is really handy because, let's be honest, typing out boolProp constrain floor elevation true and false every time is a real pain in the butt. So cheat shortcuts, really useful. But yeah, so that is our garage all attached. We would definitely, if we had like some doors in here, be able to have a sim come through and access the garage. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will demonstrate that for you. I will be right back. Okay, wonderful. So we are now here. I've moved in this guy from the family bin, Chester Geek. I don't think that's how you say his surname. I just always pronounced it that way. I think it's like, I don't know, Geiki or something. So anyway, all I did was I did some flooring. I put in a little half wall here to make it look a little nicer. I put in a door here and an archway there. So I'm gonna have Chester not take a bath, excuse me. Can you please come down here, and then can you please take for a spin? There you go. He's going outside to use the roller door. No, I do not want you to do that. I want you to use the inside door. Okay. Lock for everybody. No one's allowed to use that as a regular door. You're only allowed to use the roller door if you're, like, going for a drive. Okay. Now I can't use the car. Why can't I use the car? Okay, maybe I need to unlock the roller door. Garage, unlock. Garage, lock. Allow household only, I guess. Sure. Yeah, now we can go somewhere again. Okay, whatever. Well, in that case, what I'll do is just get him to come over here. Let's just try it again. I want you to come down through the house. No, come down this way, please. Okay, so I don't know why he's doing that. Can you please go up here? Okay, so you can use the steps and you can use this door. You just choose not to. You choose to go around and through the roller door every single time. Is that right? You're a doofus, Chester Geek. Anyway, okay, but whatever. He can technically access the garage from inside the house, and then he can come down the stairs, he can get into his little car, and off he goes into the great unknown, just going for a joyride. So there you go. All right, done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Again, let me know if you need to see anything else or if you need to see anything again. And I will definitely try to sort that out for you. Yeah, it annoys me how the Sims use the door instead of the front door, but what can you do about it? So yeah, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share this with anyone you know who needs instructions on how to do this. And yeah, stay tuned for more Sims content coming out real soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.